actual table, and that kitchen is original. The White Biosphere 2 was being built. Of course, they needed a kitchen. They scoured the earth looking for a very, very high-end, reliable kitchen. And they found a company by the name of Gaggenau, a German company. They're still in business to this day. They said, we'll donate the kitchen free, and we'll install it free. There's only one small catch. We want to be in every magazine that you're in. We want the world to know that we put the kitchen in Biosphere 2. So they put it in free, but they paid high publicity for it. And that Biosphereans didn't mind that at all. It was outfitted, of course, with all the modern conveniences: dishwasher, stovetop, 2 ovens, bunch of freezers, bunch of refrigerators. And the way it worked was, you were given it. Everybody took a turn. Every 8 days, one person cooked for everyone else. You were given a strict list of ingredients to use, and that was based on, number one, what came out of the farm, and number two, what you needed nutritionally. They were on a very low-calorie, high-nutrition diet. They were taking in somewhere around 2,000 calories a day, but they were expending over 3,000 a day. And when human beings do that, we lose weight. So collectively, in the 2 years, they lost 160 pounds. They were always hungry, and they just had to stick to this diet because there was not enough food coming out of the farm. The farm itself was started about 15 months before closure, because you couldn't come in with seedlings and expect to eat the next day. The farm had to be established, and it was. It was a half-acre farm, 18 plots of land, that they grew a little over 150 different crops. They also had an orchard that we're going to walk through that gave them all the sweet stuff and the citrus. They also had the rainforest that gave them bananas, papayas, and other crops. They had to fight disease just like regular farmers do. They had to fight mites, insects. They brought some predatory insects in to take care of this. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. They learned lessons, what crops did well, what crops did not do well. For instance, the white potatoes we had, it was fine, but the white potatoes fell prey to broad mites, and they had to fight these broad mites. They decided to switch over to sweet potatoes, which did well, but did too well. The soil was so rich that there was no reason for the sweet potato plants to store the nutrients. And when the sweet potato stores nutrients, that's the potato. But since the soil was so rich, they did not get potatoes. So they had to dumb down the soil a lot. Don't make it so rich. And these are the things that they learned excuse me, as they went along. Meats, did they have meats? Yes, they did. They had chickens, they had goats, and they had pigs, and they also raised a fish called tilapia in the rice paddies downstairs. The chickens gave them eggs and occasional chicken soup. The goats gave them milk, about 40 ounces a day. They also kept the goats reproducing, so they always had a lactating female to get the milk.